कृपामयित्वं शरणं प्रपन्नं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं 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 भजामि राधं हरेण नेत्रं स्मरामि राधं वदामि राधं करुणावरद्धं ततो मम नास्ति गतिर्न कापि श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So who is translated? आप कर सकते हो नहीं? आप करिए. कौन करेगा? हाँ? वो करती है? ठीक से. माता जी ऊपर बैठा. सर्वप्रथम मध्य गुरुपाद परमा नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतश्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत शिव वामन गोस्वामी महाराज एवं नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत शिव नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज के अभय चरण कमलों में अनंत कोटि साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ. तत्पश्चात नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतमद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज एवं समस्त वैष्णव के चरण कमलों में दंडवत प्रणाम. हमारे सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद श्रीमद् भागवत में
in Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami Pada says, Tadina Drudina Mani.
Meghacchandam nati drudina. Krishna Pijusa Katha Varjitam Drudina. Tadinam Drudinam Mani. In
this material world, people, they think, what is a good day and a bad day? Do you know what do people think? What is a good day? Sudin is a day in which we get money, we can get money. This is a good day. You work, you're a business person, you're a businessman, then you go to your shop and you get some money, you can get some money. You have happiness with your family, nice house, nice business going on. You have 2 or 4 cars. In this day, in this moment we say, we have, if you have nice food, nice prasadam, this is a good day. And Durdin, a bad day, what is it? When it rains. When it rains so much cloudy. So many days raining. Does this happen? Does this happen like this? Like 6 days with rain? Sometimes rain so much, day and night, so much rain. your shop needs to be closed. People cannot go out of their houses. How can people go to the market? Whatever you have in your house, you have to manage, because it's raining so much nobody can come out from the house. If you have 2-4 potatoes in your house, you cook with that only, because where you go, there's so much like flood everywhere because of the rain, you know. Thela? Huh? The carts where they sell the fruits and vegetables, and they cannot go because of the rain also. So this day we call the bad day, Durdin. But Srimad Bhagavatam explains exactly different, opposite. He says, what is a Sudhin, good day? One is a Durdin, bad day. Where are you going, Mataji? What is a bad day? That day we cannot hear the Nectarian Harikatha. We are cheated from the Harikatha, means we cannot get the Harikatha. Achyuta means Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. Pijus significa, it means that they were cheated from his Amrit Katha, his Nectarian Harikatha, means that they don't hear this Harikatha. This is a Durdin, a bad day. Means, no, Durdin, Gurudev. It's a Durdin, a bad day. Because that day we are cheated from the Harikatha, means we don't get to listen to the Harikatha. We don't come for Sadhu Sangha. That day is called bad day, Durdin. What is a good day, Sudin? That day in which in your house the Santa Mahatmas come to your house. This is a good day. In your heart, you started dancing with Ananda in your heart. Like now, Krishnadas Prabhu, he is such a beautiful way. He did the kirtan, and you all danced. Danced or not? Who will dance? That person in whose heart is immersed in bliss. That if in your heart there is no bliss, you will not dance. If you are unhappy in your heart, thinking about material stuff, or full of lust and anger, your heart contaminated with lust and anger, etc. At this moment, your mind is also be bad. So you not dance in your heart. If your mind is not pleased, how come with your legs you dance? So this happiness will come, this bliss will come when we sit in front of Santa Mahatmas, in front of sadhus, and we listen the Amritamay Katha, the nectarian pastimes of God. So the Srimad Bhagavatam explains what is a Sudin and a Durdin, a good day and a bad day. But this will happen when we have so much strong nishtha towards Gurudev. They do not see anything in this material world. Like the gopis, for example. They gave up everything. And they came to lotus feet of Govinda. Because the only meaning of the life is Govinda. What is the meaning of Govinda? Go means senses. Our eyes, our ears, our senses, right? So that who gives Ananda, bliss to the senses, is Govinda. So this kind of very sweet Harikatha of Govinda. When this Harikatha comes to our ears, we get so much bliss. So this is Hit Karna Rasayana Katha. So his name is Govinda. All the names of God, there are meanings, they have meanings. There's also a meaning behind. So that person who gives the Ananda bliss to all the senses of all the living entities, his name is Govinda Krishna. So our heart starts dancing. But if in our heart we have Kama, Krodha, and material desires, our heart will not dance. And if your heart is not pleased, how come your hands and feet and legs will dance if your heart is not happy? And if you're more lamentation, the more you go down. So how should our mind? We should always have a happy mind. This happiness will come if we come near God, if we come near the Santa Mahatmas, the saints. That's why Tulsidas also say, in whoever person's house, in that house that there is Tulsi Lakshmi. Wait. If that person can have, if in that house there is no Harikatha, your life is useless, empty. Like for example, what was lacking in the house of Ravan? There's nothing lacking in Ravan's house. How much he was rich? Lacking. Not he had so much wealth and etc. in his house. Is your house made of gold? Don't even have to say. Maybe you have 1, 2 kilos, 5 kilos of gold in your house, but I don't believe you have 5 kgs of gold in your house. But this is possible, maybe. But Ravan's house was made of gold. Okay, maybe you have 10 kgs of gold in your house. Today, nowadays, people eat. They have biscuit or brick? It's like brick or biscuit? Brick. They make biscuits of gold, and then they put inside the wall to show. So nobody knows. They hide this gold. But then they come with the dog. The CIA comes with the dog, and they discover there was some gold inside the wall. But how was the house of Ravan? It was made of gold. Sonika Lanka, that city was made of gold. How much wealth he had. In between these 5 names of chest ladies, you should speak when you wake up early in the morning. If you remember names of 5 ladies, all your paps will be destroyed, all your sins. And Mandodari, the wife of Ravan, her name is inside these 5 names. Speak the name of these 5 ladies. People say ladies are useless, ladies are impure, etc. But our Shastra, what does he say about these ladies? Panchakana, these 5 virgins, these 5 ladies. If you when you wake up in the morning, how many ladies should speak? You have to speak name of 5 ladies. These 5 names are Kunti, Draupadi, Tara, Ahilya, Mandodari. If you remember these 5 ladies, all your sinful activities will be destroyed. So, if your wife's name is Draupadi, this is very good. If your wife's name is... But Draupadi is only wife of Pandava. So, Ahilya. These are the 5 names you should speak. These 5 ladies' names. Vinasha. All your sins will be destroyed. If your name of your wife or if your daughter is Ahilya, this is also not a problem. Good. So what I want to say, Mandodari, the wife of Ravan, she was very good, the best wife, and her name was Mandodari, and she was always under the guidance of Ravan. But Ravan, she used to give good instructions to his husband, to her husband, to Ravan. But Ravan was Ravan. He did not believe and did not listen to her. One day, I'll tell you one katha about Mandodari now. Mandodari, she told her husband, "Oh, Patidev, and his kingdom goes to Patala until his feet is in Patala and his head is in Brahmalok. Means he's so powerful, he conquered all the world. Why are you against him? And then Ravan left and say, Mandodari, he's a beggar. Why do you think he's a god? He's a beggar. Then Mandodari asked,
तुम क्यों हंस रही हो?
why are you laughing?
मैं हंस रहा हूँ।
They said, I'm laughing because
रावण भगवान नहीं है, भगवान है
because
तो मैं।
Rama is not Bhagavan. Who is Bhagavan? It's me. Ravan said, yeah, I am Bhagavan. I'm God. Because look, my feet goes to Patal.
मैं पताल को जीत लिया।
Because I conquered Patal.
और मेरा शेष
And my head is where? In Brahmalok. Because I conquered everything. All the 3 loks, all the planetary systems I conquered. I've conquered.
तो मेरा कहने की
So
तात्पर्य
what
है
I mean is that
जिसके घर में
in that house,
पत्नी भी सुंदरी हो,
the wife may be very beautiful.
और पुत्र जैसे
And
कैसे
the sons can be
रावण के पुत्र सबसे बड़े पुत्र
the
कौन है?
best.
मेघनाद,
Indrajit, the best son of Ravan, was called Meghanad or Indrajit. He had 2 names. He even conquered Indra. That's why his name is Indrajit.
इंद्रजीत।
That means that who conquered Ravan. Oh, Indra. That's why Meghanad names is also Indrajit. So you might have a son like Meghanad and a wife like Mandodari.
और घर में संसार क्या है? धन क्या है?
And he had so much wealth, right? Everything was made of gold. Like but still,
उनके कोई आदर नहीं करते।
he could not
क्यों?
respect,
जेना राम
respect,
बैरी,
give the respect.
तुलसीदास जी कहते
Like
हैं,
Tulsidas Ji explains,
जेना राम बैरी, जो भगवान राम के
that person who
बैर
is
करते हैं, शत्रुता करते हैं, उसी साथ हमारी
that person who is against the Ram. Against Ram. What's the use of this person who is against Ram? Lord Ram.
जीवन की एक ही तात्पर्य है
This is the
कि
only
संपत्ति
meaning of life, or purpose of the life is if you have wealth, everything, but you don't do Bhagavad Bhajan, is all useless, in vain. What's
रावण क्या चीज लेकर के गया?
what did Ravan take with him?
इतने सुंदर सोने का
He had this Sonake Lanka, this Lanka made of gold.
आप मैंने भी कहा दिया यदि आपके
You say,
घर में यदि सोने के बिस्कुट है
if you have this biscuit of gold in the house, will you take this with you or will you eat it? Also not eat it.
थोड़ी सी भी भगवत भजन कर लिया
But if you do a little bit Bhagavad Bhajan, this will for sure go with you.
राम का प्यारा आवाज लगाऊं गली गली राम नाम के हीरे मोती मैं दिखाऊं
Gali gali. Ram Nam is like pearls and jewels
इसी
and
तो कहते जा रहे हैं,
diamonds. And
यदि कोई राम के प्यारे हो
so if
तो यही खरीद लो क्या खरीद लो
so if
आप नाम जप करो
so if you like Ram, these you should buy. Means what? You buy these jewels, you chant these holy names.
अमल करते हैं इसी नाम का कीर्तन करते हैं
So the great personalities like Brahmaji and all, they are
और
also
इसी
chanting
नाम
these
के द्वारा
names.
प्रभु के दर्शन भी हो जाते हैं
And through these you can have Prabhu darshan,
विश्वास होता है
to
कि
see God.
गुरु के चरण
You should have faith in the feet of your Guru.
मातंग ऋषि की कथा में सुना
I'll tell you one story of Matanga Rishi from Ramayana. Today we're doing the Navaratri. Navaratri means the Durga Puja is going on. You're doing the Navaratri, it's okay.
कितने लोग किया
How many persons are doing this, the
एक ही
Nava Durga? 1 or 2? This fasting for Navaratri. Only 2 people doing?
क्या जी एक ही दिन कर लेते हो
You only do for 1 day? Okay.
जो एक करते हैं ना वो ठीक है
That those who do 1 day, it's okay.
हैं?
Prabhu क्या कर लो? ये बता दीजिए.
मातंग रामायण की कथा में एक सुंदर कथा है जिसमें मातंग ऋषि की कथा उसके
So I'll tell you one story about Matanga Rishi.
मातंग ऋषि बहुत उच्च कोटि के
Matanga Rishi was a very high class Santa Mahatma.
भजन साधन करते थे
He used to do
और
bhajan sadhana.
उनकी आश्रम
And in
में
his ashram,
अनेकों जो है उनकी
he had many disciples, many brahmacharis.
और सब ब्रह्मचारी सब
And all the brahmacharis were brahmanas.
अच्छी तरफ से
And
वेद उपनिषद आदि
they used to study the Veda Upanishads in a very nice way in his
और
ashram.
उसी आश्रम में
And in his
एक
ashram,
लड़की आई।
there's one lady came to his ashram, one girl.
12-14 साल की एक लड़की आई।
Balachudas, she was maybe
लड़की आई।
12 or 14
उनके
years
मन
old,
में भावना हुई,
young girl. She was
चलो गुरुजी के
she was
आश्रम में
thinking,
जाकर के कुछ मुझे
I will go to the Guruji's ashram, to the ashram of Guru, and try to get some
विद्यालय में गेट पर
instruction.
क्या लिखा रहता है?
What's written
शिक्षा के लिए
in the
आइए
door of
और
the school? You come for knowledge. What is written in the doors of school? Have you
शिक्षा के
seen?
लिए आइए
You come for
और
knowledge and you
हाँ, और
and
भूल गया आप लोग
you forgot.
नहीं वो बाहर में और विद्यालय के
In
सामने
all schools, it's written outside, like in the gate. It says
विद्या
You came for learning knowledge, and you go for giving the donation of the knowledge. It's written in Hindi in every school. You came to learn lessons, and then you have to preach this to others. So in this way, this choti ladki means Sabrajati. This small girl, she was from Sabrajati, means like Aboriginal people. She was Aboriginal. When she came, then all the Brahmanas, the boys, Brahman boys, they said, Gurudev, if she stays here with us, we'll go away, we'll not stay here. Because she's from low caste, she's a Sabar, Aborigine, Sabri. How pure and immaculate was the heart of this lady, this Sabri. Then he told her, daughter, you can stay in one corner of my ashram and listen Harikatha. Then one by one, all the Brahmana boys, they left when they were. And the Brahmana boys, they said, if she takes bath, if she takes bath in the pond, if she takes bath in that same pond, we'll not also stay here and take bath in this pond. The boys said, Brahmana boys. So if your heart is not pure, so what is the benefit of your body being pure? In whatever dynasty or caste you are born, if you have Nishtha in Guru and Bhagavan, your life will be successful. Then Matanga Rishi, he gave very nice instructions to Sabri, and she was studying. When Matanga Rishi got old, he told one thing. Sabri told him one thing. Gurudev, give me one instruction. What should I do? She said. She asked this question to Guru. Then Matanga Rishi told, oh daughter, you stay in this ashram and worship Bhagavan Ram and think of him and meditate on him. In this same ashram, one day Bhagavan Ram and Lakshman, they will come. Look, this is the words of the Guru, and she had so much nishtha in this. Today, people, first they don't want to take a Guru, and then after they take the Guru, they say, took, but you should have the very strong nishtha in the Guru after you accepted him. In Sabri, she had so much Dhrida Vishwas, means strong faith in the words of his Guru. In the Ramayana it says, and then after the Guru disappeared, and in that same ashram, Sabri was living. Every day it should go to the jungle, and then she would take very ripened fruits. She would take and come back, collect the fruits. Some people say that she would eat half of the fruit and then give the feed to Ram the rest of the fruits that she ate. But no, Bhagavan Ramachandra is Marjada Purushottam. Bhagavan Ramachandra, he'll never. Who can take the remnants of others? Only Krishna takes remnants of others, his devotees. Even Narayana doesn't take remnants of his devotees. So Lord Rama does not take the remnants of the devotees. You saw in the TV in the Ramayana in the television that somebody ate half of the berry and took the other half to Ram, but this didn't happen actually. Otherwise, the Marjada, the rules will be destroyed, because Ramachandra, he always follows the Marjada, the rules. He always says this Bhagavata, he's the supreme, the God, Everybody can take, not even Sita Devi can give her own chista, remnants to Lord Ramachandra, what to speak of Sabri. But everybody takes his remnants, true. But what happened? Gurudev told, when she saw a tree with very ripened and delicious fruit, she would take the fruit and say, oh yeah, the fruits of this tree is good. And then she would take another fruit to Ram from that same tree. She was not going to eat her half and give the half eaten and show to Ram. That the Ramananda Sagar Ramayana shows, on the television, that's not right, it's a mistake, Gurudev said. In 86 or 85, that the Ramananda Sagar Ramayana was broadcast in the television. This was preaching the Ramayana all over the world, the television. Do you remember? Many years ago, 85, the Ramananda Sagar Ramayana. So what happened? Everywhere there was television. Many people gathered in front of the television to see. Even the small babies, everyone. So much in all villages, everybody was speaking about this Ramayana. To see the Ramayana in television. In the Sunday, everybody would watch. No, every Sunday, 9 o'clock. Sorry, at 8:30, 9 o'clock. What happened was... What did you say? I don't know. So everybody, even the people would close their shops for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Dekamala? The person with the cars selling the sabji, the vegetables, they also stopped because even the people of the office, they would close the office. Everybody used to go together in front of TV and watch the Ramayana. This was in 85 or 86, the first time the broadcast is this very famous production of Ramayana made by Ramananda Sagar is the director. Gurudev also would tell everybody come and see Ramayana because they will create some samskar in your heart, you know. If you watch Ramayana. If you listen Harikatha, it comes from one ear and it goes out from another ear. But when you watch the TV, captures you, imprints you, like the camera, takes you like a... So Gurudev said, Gurudev saw this, also Ramayana, and Gurudev said, where were the mistakes in the production? Then after saying, Gurudev said, look, in this thing of, for example, showing that Sabari took half of the food, the berry, and gave the other, and put on the stone to Ram to eat, no? This was not true. Actually, what she did, she used to find the trees which have very delicious fruits. Then she would try these fruits to see if they're good, and then she would come from the same tree and collect another fruit from it that she already knew it was very tasty and took from them. People understood. People saw this mistake and did not know it was a mistake, and everybody thinks like this, but it's wrong. Ramchandra, he's a Marjanda Purushottam. So coming to the Katha, what this Sabari used to do every day, she would take these very delicious and ripened fruits. She would, because when you offer some bhoga to Bhagavan, you have to wash it first. So some people give me grapes and they don't wash, and inside there is also some insects. They give to me like this. I said, wow, this is a crazy person. Huh? Spiders. Like some spider webs, something like that. You have to learn how to serve Guru and Vaishnava and God. Gucha? You don't have the bunch of grapes like this. You have to wash it. So you came, now you sit down. So what I'm saying, you have to offer bhoga to Bhagavan in a very pure way. It's not like this. You gave all the bunch of grapes together and you did not wash properly, but inside of the fruits, from the grapes, there's still some spider webs inside the grapes, you know, or some ants also walking inside. No, it's not like this. You should give the bhoga. It should be very pure. So in the Shastra says, how you should offer the bhoga to God. Like when we eat ourselves. How do you eat? You take a pure thing and a clean and not apavitra, impure. Otherwise you yourself will be ill. Actually, okay. She can eat the fire. God can eat the fire, like in the banal, that Leela of Krishna eating the fire. Krishna can do anything, he can take anything actually, but we are Bhagavan. Shivaji, what did he eat? Drink, he did the poison. Can you drink the poison? So you try some poison also and then you can try and see. So the meaning what I'm saying is like the sabari, she would collect many beautiful and delicious and ripened fruits. He should wash and give to Ramchandra. And also the very beautiful fruits from the forest, flowers. Should also collect the flowers and decorate. Because she had faith in the words of his guru. Her guru. What did her guru say? One day Ram and Lakshman will come in this kutir. In this hut they will come, oh daughter. So how many years passed in this? The people of Treta Yuga, they used to live a long time. How much time people live in Kali Yuga? Not more than 100 years. And 100 years is so much difficult. Actually, 80 or 90 is already, people are completely dying. Even 80 years old is difficult in Kali Yuga. But in that time, Treta Yuga, people used to live a long time. What the Sabari used to do for many years. She would decorate the path of the hut with very beautiful flowers. There are some ants in Gurudev's garden. So Gurudev, so the lotus feet of God, Ramchandra, is very soft like a lotus flower. And he was walking, Bharat gave him. Okay, Lord Ramchandra used to walk bare feet in the forest, and when the Bharat met him, also Bharat took him. He had a wooden shoes. Bharat took him to the king after, and the Premik Bhakta, they are thinking like this. So Sabari was thinking in her mind, how much difficulties so from very far place and until her hut, she completely covered the path with the flowers, because she was thinking, because my Prabhu, he walks barefoot, so I don't want him to hurt his feet, you know. And people used to, make fun of her. You're a crazy woman. Why do you do this every day? He will come. When he will come, then you do it. Like I told that Katha of Raskan that day. Like Raskan, you see, he went to the shop of Pan, Tambul, and Betonat. Then he saw the Ladu Gopal, this Ladu Gopal, he saw. And when he saw Gopal, he saw the feet of Gopal, and he started crying. How does Thakurji walks without shoes? Then the Panwala, the seller of the pan, said, go. This useless talk. Oh, well, bring some shoes for him. Okay. Then the seller of pan said, okay, you bring from wherever you like, go. Jori means Jori? Then Raskan brought a pair of shoes to this place of the shop where he saw the Gopal. Then the person told, no, you go to Shyam Mandir in Vrindavan, go. Radhe Shyam Mandir. So he came, Raskan went to Vrindavan, taking the shoes to give to Krishna, to Gopal. And then he came to and asked, what is the Radha Shyam Mandira, this temple? When he went to the temple, he was a Muslim, he had big beards. Also that the cloth that the Muslims wear, like, he was using. Then the Pujari, because he's like a Muslim, the Pujari put him like trying to expel him from the temple, like go. So he sat down under the stairs outside the temple. Then Raskan said, he had a very beautiful poem. For how long? I'll be waiting here for you. I'm here waiting to give you the shoes. Thinking, oh Krishna, when will you come? Then this was a whole day, from morning to evening. He was there, 1-2 a.m. in the morning, in the dawn. He listened to the sound of Krishna coming from his ankle belt. Then he heard the sound, the tinkle bells, ankle bells. He heard the ankle bells of Thakurji. Then he saw Thakurji is coming. Then he had the darshan of Thakurji. Then Thakurji told, I brought, no, he told Thakurji, I told these shoes for you to use. Then Thakurji said, good. When he saw the feet of Thakurji, it was full of blisters. Blisters and blood also, and also bleeding and blisters in Thakurji's feet. And Raskan started crying. Thakurji, you came just from so close from the outside the temple, and you came here where I am so close. How come your feet are so hurt? And he said, no, I didn't come only from this temple. I came from Gokul. I came from Gokul because you wanted to see my form of Balgopal. What is my form of Balgopal? My form of Balgopal is in Gokul, so that's why I came walking from Gokul to Vrindavan. Then he said, but your mother Yashoda did not give you any shoes. Then Krishna said, no, my mom gave me shoes, but I came to take your shoes. That's why I came barefoot to meet you. What Bhagavan? He wants to accept the things of the devotees, and he is so much eager for that. So I came to take your shoes. If I had come here with shoes, then you tell me, I will not give you shoes because you already have shoes. The God is also very stubborn, and also the devotees are also very stubborn. So Krishna said, if I had come with the shoes that my mom gave me, if you tell me, Gopal, you already have shoes, why did I give you shoes? So to wear the shoes you want to give me, I came from Gokul walking until here. Bare feet, I came here. So that's why my feet, it's full of blisters with thorns. And at that moment, the heart of Raskan melted, and with his own cloth, he washed the feet of Thakurji, and also with the tears of his eyes, he washed the feet of Thakurji and cleaned and all. And he was crying, and slowly, he put the shoes in Thakurji's feet. How much beautiful is his sentiment. Nothing is lacking for God, actually. He is the God of all the thousands and infinite universes. How many devotees he has? He has everything. But according to the devotees, they have this utkanta, this eagerness, and also God is eager to accept their things. So somebody every day should, with the flowers, should decorate all the path. Should decorate the path. So one day, amazingly, really, Ram and Lakshman came. And they saw Sabri, and Sabri saw them. So I want to speak about this, the Ramayana. What? How should I have faith in the words of Guru? That day, you have complete faith in the words of Guru. That day, did Vishwas faith? Okay, no. Today, you have faith. Tomorrow you give up. Some people tend today and tomorrow give up. And give up Guru and go away. But no, Dirta Vishwas means very strong faith. Do or die. Marenge, you do or die. We should have this kind of nishta in our lives. If you have so much this condensed faith and strong faith to Guru, then God is very near us. The Bhagavad Darshan is not far from us. Actually, God is going after you. He's like running after you and behind you to see how much faith you have for Guru. And Nishta, God will give you the darshan when you have very strong nishta towards the Guru. Only then. So we have only goal in our lives. So if do the Guru Seva with this so much strong nishta in Guru. Serve the devotees under the guidance of the Guru. So, if you study the Gita or the Bhagavatam or the Ramayana, the Upanishads, all they say one thing only. How you should have the nishta in the Guru. Because if you have even the knowledge, so much knowledge like Brahma and Shiva, still if you're so much, so if you have knowledge like Brahman Shiva, still if you don't take shot of lotus feet of Sadguru, bona fide Guru, and not have faith in him, you never achieve God and deliver from material. So you should have faith in God, in Krishna, in Gurudeva, and do the bhajan.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. देखो अभी कथा को समाप्त करते हैं.
I'm about to finish the katha already.
मीराबाई की कथा है.
And the story of Mirabai, for example, when she was small, she was doing the bhajan.
वो तो शादी करना नहीं चाहती.
She didn't want to marry actually.
उसके घर वालों ने जबरदस्ती उसको
She forcefully, the family forced her to get married.
अपने ठाकुर जी की जय कराते.
But she used to stay with the Thakurji doing the bhajan.
एक दिन दरवाजा बंद
One
करके
day,
मीराबाई क्या कर रही थी?
after
नाच रही थी.
somebody opened the door, she was dancing.
ठाकुर जी मेरे तो गिरिधरी लाल और न कोई. क्या बोले? बस वही गिरिधारी लाल ठाकुर जी
Giridhari Lal Thakurji.
सुंदर सुंदर पद को सुनाती थी.
She heard the feet.
और साक्षात ठाकुर जी उनके निकट प्रकट हो जाते.
Thakurji appeared to her.
ठाकुर जी के प्रेम के लिए दरवाजा बंद करके क्या करती थी? नृत्य करती. ठाकुर जी के साथ साक्षात वो बात करती थी.
Okay, she's at the door. She was dancing for Thakurji. She was dancing for Thakurji with the door shut.
कोई ठुम 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 करके नाच रहे हैं.
Then her husband came and saw and heard that somebody was inside, some sound was coming. He said that nobody's inside. Mira is talking to her. She must be talking to another man for sure. She's doing something wrong with him. Because he heard the sound of like dancing, the uncle bells, and also some talking. Then he opened the door forcefully and told, "Hey, tell me, whom you're talking to?" He asked his wife, Mira, and Mira said, "I was talking to this Giridhari, but this is a stone," he said. "He can speak. Can he speak? Stones can speak?" She said, Mira said, "No, this is Thakurji directly." "No, there is in this room there is a hidden man hidden." She said, "Oh, but you don't believe me." Then he was looking and really saw there was no man there. Still, he thought maybe she has to know some black magic or something. She called some another man, and now he was talking to him. And then what the husband do? "Go from my house." Mirabai took the Thakurji and said, "Good." She came to Vrindavan, and then she did the bhajan. Until nowadays, there's a temple of Mirabai where, if you go to our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had one very internal associate called Jiva Goswami. He was doing bhajan in Vrindavan, Jiva Goswami. And then Mirabai told Jiva Goswami, "I want to meet you. I want to discuss something from the scriptures with you." Then Jiva Goswami said, "I'm a very strong brahmachari and sannyasi, very strict. I don't speak with ladies." What, then Mirabai said, "There's only one man in Vrindavan. Who's the only man in Vrindavan? Only Krishna. The rest is all ladies in Vrindavan. Except for Krishna, there's not other men in Vrindavan." आप सब कौन पुरुष बन गई? Who do you think you are? You are a man? Do you think you are a man? Because actually, all the ladies, all the souls, externally we see that you are a lady or man, but actually the soul is servant of God. The form of the soul is to be a servant of God. All we are servants of God, Krishna. These are identity. So we should deceive it. And Krishna is the only enjoyer. So then Jiva Goswami was happy. He said, "Yeah, Mirabai, she's such an intelligent and scholar lady. It's really learned. Then they met, and then Jiva Goswami said, no, Mirabai said, does this kirtan means? Sham my veil is colored with the color of Shem. This color of Shem is in my chadar. Under, inside me, outside me, everywhere. So Jiva Goswami said, look, if you do bhajan, you can do bhajan like this, but without Radha, Krishna is half, without Radharani. So then Jiva Goswami said, you should do the bhajan of both. In Vrindavan, without Radha, there's nothing. In Vrindavan, everybody speaks Radha only. No, have you been to Vrindavan? Have you to Vrindavan? Everybody speaks what in Vrindavan? Does anybody speak Krishna, Krishna in Vrindavan? What do Radhe, Radhe! Radhe! Everybody only speaks Radhe, Radhe in Vrindavan. He said, speak loudly. Jursi. So our Jiva Goswami said, if you don't do the Krishna bhajan on the guidance of Radha Ji, you will actually not find this Krishna who has this scholar.
मुख में हो राम नाम राम से बात में मुख में हो राम नाम राम से बात में तो अकेला नहीं प्यारे शाम तेरे साथ में तो अकेला नहीं प्यारे शाम तेरे साथ में विधि का विधान जान हानि लाभ सही है विधि का विधान जान हानि लाभ सही है जाहिर जीवा तेरा Krishna हम जैसे बोलते हैं ना, इससे जोर से बोलो, ठीक है। अभी खड़े हो जाओ, ठाकुर जी की आरती होगी। जो